Hello there today, viewers. On behalf of the Market 360 advisors here at Stewart Peterson, I'm Bob Davenport, and this is your Dairy Week in Review for May 31st, 2013. Let's take a look at the CME dairy components at the conclusion of Friday's trade. Looking at cash cheese, block settled the week at 174.5, down 3/4 of a cent. Barrels settled at 170 3/4, down 1.5 pennies. Cash butter settled at 154 even, down 1 cent. Whey finished at 58, up just under a penny, and non-fat dry milk finished unchanged at the week at 167. Looking at Class 3 futures, May settled at 18.51, unchanged on the week, and will expire on Tuesday. June settled at 17.78, down 13 cents on the week, and July settled at 18.39, down 6 cents. That puts the 2013 average at 18.12, down 3 cents on the week. In today's cash session, it was pretty quiet with just 2 loads trading hands. That was in the blocks, and the blocks settled at 174.5, up 0.5 cent on the day. There was no action in the barrels today, with just 1 buyer stepping in and bidding for 1 barrel. Barrels settled unchanged today at 170 3/4 with no loads trading hands. The black barrel average today settled at 172 5/8. That's down just 1 1/8 cents on the week. With today's close, we were unable to close in positive territory on the week, so this week marks the 4th down week in a row for the cash cheese trade. Hopefully we can find some support next week, which should give us a boost to Class 3 futures as well. It was a pretty quiet week this week as far as Class 3 futures go. Let's take a look at the second month milk chart. So here we have a weekly chart of June milk. Now June settled the week here just down 13 cents and traded in a pretty narrow range overall. The June contract settled at 17.78 today, and again that June contract will roll into the front month spot next week, bringing the July contract onto the second month chart. Hopefully we can find some seasonal strength going forward here and see a little bit of upside as we go into July. Weekly dairy cow slaughter came in at just 54,100 head for the week ended May 18th. Now that's actually the 5th week in a row that we've seen slaughter rates decline, and it's the 2nd week in a row that we've actually seen slaughter numbers below the same week in 2012. However, year-to-date numbers continue to track over 4% higher than 2012 numbers. Again, we do have some seasonality kicking in this time of year, and it is not uncommon to see slaughter rates decline into about the middle of July right here. Now what will be interesting to see is if we continue to see 2013 numbers come in below 2012 numbers. That could signal that there's a little bit more than just seasonality going on and that farmers are actually beginning to cull less cows. The block barrel combined weekly sales volume came in at a 13-week high for the latest week reported, and came in at a total volume of 21.8 million pounds. Now we have begun to see volume pick up quite a bit during the cash sessions, although we haven't seen much price movement. Now looking at weekly cheese stocks, if you recall from 2 weeks ago, cheese stocks increased 4.5 million pounds. However, for the latest week reported, we did decline a little bit off of that large increase, and numbers came in with a decrease actually of 3.8 million pounds. Now we've been pretty low as far as cheese stocks goes for the majority of 2013, coming in pretty significantly lower than this line right here marks 2012, and 2013 is this downward trending yellow line. So we have a lot of work to do to catch up to where we were at in 2012. However, some seasonality should help as cheese stocks should continue to build. Looking at a week ahead, the May contract will expire on Tuesday, and look for a dairy products report to be out on Tuesday as well. Tune into next week's video for a recap of that report. Well, that'll do it for us here today. On behalf of the Market 360 advisors here at Stewart Peterson, thanks for watching and have a great weekend.